deeply rooted God replica. Get what I want, set my spirit free. Don't sugarcoat shit, girl, win. Cause stress will make you sick crazy. So when waking up, what the hell just happened? Hey, you made it to your own. Waking up, what the hell just happened? Hey, you made it to your own. Hi, nature lovers. Thanks for tuning in. In this video series, I will cover my experience with finding land, what I've learned, and the hard work I had to do to find suitable land for myself, my personal life, and then for Nature Spirit Academy. So, this will be part of my strategic relocation video series. And I will discuss zoning and land use. What is zoning? Zoning is an ordinance. It's a rule that defines how property in specific geographic zones can be used. Zoning ordinances may also regulate lot size, placement, density, and the height of a structure, like how big or how tall a building or a house can be. Zoning laws are also always enacted and enforced by local laws. So it will never be like your state or national law that determines the zoning for the piece of property that you're looking at. Okay, so also zoning laws will prevent haphazard and incompatible development patterns by designating specific areas for different land uses. So there are penalties if you avoid or if you violate a zoning law, which includes injunctions, revocations of permits, or even demolitions of the structure. You can also get a lawsuit. So, can you imagine if you bought a piece of land and you're building on it because you didn't follow the land use or the zoning rules? You have to demolish the entire structure. I know somebody that happened to. They didn't pull any permits, they were just building and they had to demolish the building because they didn't follow the zoning laws and they didn't get any permits. So make sure when you're on this quest to build, to create, you do follow the zoning laws, you do your due diligence before you just start building. And also, there's land use and then there's zoning. So the land use is like it's determined by the city or the county. It's a comprehensive plan which governs the future use of that land, where the zoning represents the current permissive use of the specific properties. So it's a little different. So there are six primary type of land use. There is agricultural, commercial, recreational, residential, transportation, and industrial. Most of you by now, just hearing the different, like the names, you kind of know what they are already. So for agricultural, it's when the property is used for farmland, ranch, growing crops, for food production, and raising livestock. Whereas the commercial, the building on the land must be used for selling goods and services for profit. So, and then the next one. So, with the commercial, you can also add like shopping centers, malls, offices, and buildings. And there's recreational. Recreational property is used for recreational, just like it said. So, that land is reserved for relaxation, adventure, reconnecting with nature, hiking, camping, hunting, fishing. And then you have residential. The residential land is used, again, residential. It's land for housing. That includes single family homes, duplexes, triplexes, apartment complexes, and townhomes. Again, not to mistake, within all these different categories of land use, there's like subcategories. For example, if the land is used for residential, it doesn't mean you're gonna put up an apartment complex because there's different types of residential. It might just be a single family, not a townhouse or duplex that you can build on that land. So always, like, do your research, call the county. I call the county like every single day when I was searching. Call the county, talk, go to the county website, look up the information yourself, get a realtor, get a survey. There's a lot that comes to, when you're purchasing land, especially if it's something you desire, if it's something that's in your plans, and like you're serious about it. You don't want your hard-earned money and work to go to waste because you didn't do your due diligence and you built something that wasn't supposed to be there, or you hire somebody, you put money down for something that can't be built on that piece of land. And then we have transportation. Transportation land is for highways, freeways. This land is to be used to move goods or people from point A to point B. That part, I was thinking, okay, who's going to buy a piece of land knowing that it's for transportation? I guess it depends. I was thinking about it. I was thinking, well, maybe if I know they're building a toll road or something and they need that piece of land, and maybe I'll purchase it, hold on to it for a few years, and whenever they're ready to build that toll road or that road, they'll just buy me out. I don't know. If I see a piece of property and it says transportation, like zoning or land use for transportation, I would probably just keep moving. That's not something I would be interested in. And then you have industrial. Industrial is for factories, sawmills, chemical plants, storage facilities, oil refineries. This land must be used for manufacturing, packaging, and storing products and materials. So, understanding zoning and land use is important because it does impact our lives. It it's very, very important to respect. And just because a land doesn't look like it should be, you know, under certain categories, just don't go by that. Just do your own research and make sure you follow the rules and the laws, because if you don't, somebody will come and demolish whatever you have built. And sometimes we deal with hungry and greedy builders and people who just want to encourage you to hurry up and give them money, put down a down payment. They'll tell you they're going to be able to build this for you, they're going to be able to build that for you, but they haven't done the research themselves. So make sure you're in charge, you're the one that's handling business, because at the end of the day, you're the one that's going to lose money when the city or the county comes and they demolish your building. Okay, so what else do we have? So I personally have always wanted land. Like even when I purchased my first home, I actually wanted to purchase land. Looking back, I wish I did purchase land because land was so cheap back then. I always wanted to purchase land, but I like acres. I like a lot of acres. I don't like just one lot or 1 acres. I like a lot of land. I like green. I so as I was looking for land, I looked everywhere. I did some research from California to New Mexico, Arizona, Texas, Louisiana. I even saw properties in Wyoming. That's kind of too northwest for me, but I was looking. I just, kept it open where, okay, wherever I find the best deal, that's where I'm gonna go, that's where I'm gonna purchase. But it ended up being um, between Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina. That's the three areas that had like the best deals as far as like the freedom and then the land. I like green. I like in the wintertime. I don't mind, like, yeah, the wintertime, everything looks dead, but I can see there's trees that are there. And then for the spring, summertime, and autumn, I want to see greens. I want to see green bushes. I want to see the trees. I want to see big trees. There's a piece of property that I want to see. All it had was like pine trees like these. I like pine trees, but damn, I don't want just a whole bunch of pine trees. I like oak trees, cedar, cypress. Like, I want it all. So that's what I look for. I look for land that's very, very green because I do want to grow my own food. Um, I'm not into like I like the idea of living off grid, but like for me, I'm more like flexible where I want my own water and I want to use like solar energy, solar power as much as I can. But at the same time, I'm very flexible. I'm not really trying to be off the grid because there's a lot of things I do enjoy when I'm not off the grid. So I'm leaning more like towards the middle to be self-sufficient where I can grow my own food. I'm not paying a whole bunch of money on mortgage because I have my own place to sleep at night and I have animals on the land and I have like a village mindset where there's a few of us, not a lot, just a few, and then I'm connected with other people that's not too far that has a few more people and we all become allies. That's what I'm into. So I'm not trying to go all the way to Wyoming in the middle of nowhere to build anything. So right now I'm looking at Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina. I did see some properties in Alabama, but I don't know. Alabama is okay, but in my experience when I went to visit Alabama outside like the actual city, that's a whole different story. Let me just stay on track here. But anyway, I like my freedom. I like my privacy, and I like the privilege where I have space, especially for someone who my mission and who I am, what I'm into, what I'm here to do. I need freedom. I need land. I need space. So I'm almost there. I did narrow it down to two properties. So it was between North Carolina and Georgia. So I'm almost there, and I will keep you posted. I will do more videos once I get there, but I'm leaning close to a place in North Carolina, and right now I'm in Florida. I didn't want to buy anything in Florida because I'm in Central Florida. I didn't want to go south. I do not want to go south because Florida is a peninsula. I don't want to go south because there's nowhere else to go besides the islands, which would be fine, but I don't have a boat. That's it for now. I'm going to be honest, I made my decision already, and I'm just waiting for the next video to, show you guys where I am, what I'm doing, and which property I decided to choose. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe if you are a nature lover, if you love fruits and vegetables, if you like fresh air, if you like the ground, if you honor Mother Earth. God damn it. Just if you love good things, if you understand what feeds you, if you know what you want in life, if you are all about love, showing love, and manifesting and living the life that you want, because that's what I'm doing. I'm living the life that I want. I have choices. I made the decisions from a long time ago. This is the life that I want. So it's everything that I've done in the past that led me to the point where I can do this now. Thank you so much, nature lovers. Like and share the video. I will do an update in about 1 week to go over the property. Thank you. Goodbye.